Good morning, everyone. It's Gloria, and of course, I'm here with my sweet little Lily Beth. Just gave her morning bath and decided to change her into something very pretty. It's an outfit from the Vintage Carter's line, Little Rose. You may have watched my last video, which I had the gown from this pattern on her, and I received in the mail this week the bonnet, which I had been looking for a very long time, and it was so cute. I decided I would go on and dress her in a dress that I've had for a while, but just had never put it on her. I actually was waiting to find the bonnet and hopefully to look for the shoes and socks that match this pattern. I don't even know if there was any, but there more than likely was, and I just haven't been able to find them. But I have others that are by Carter's that match beautifully, so I went on and put this outfit on her. I'll show you the details in just a moment, and that will include one of the loveys that I found also in this line. Very, very rare find, and that is the little Rosebud plush toy here that I have by her side. So I'll show you that close up in just a minute. But I just wanted to tell you, I didn't think I was going to have time to make videos in the remainder of this month because things are just going so quickly around here, so much going on. And as a matter of fact, I'm about to get dressed and head up to my church. My husband and I work in our church kitchen, and in our denomination, I don't know if all churches have this, but we have Wednesday night supper. And so we have to prepare the meal, and I am the one who plans the meals. And even though it is my husband who was hired by our church to oversee the kitchen, it is me that does the majority of the prep work, cooking, along with volunteers that help us. So anyway, it's been a very busy time because it's not only Wednesday night that we have to prepare meals. Yesterday was what we call our Young at Heart. It's the older seniors. They meet once a month and they have an activity, and then we prepare lunch for them. And I had to be at church at 7, had to get up at 5 yesterday morning, didn't get to leave until 2:30. And then Wednesday it's almost an all-day thing. And then coming up is our revival, and our church prepares lunch every day for those attending, the congregation that attends the revival. We prepare lunch for them every day. So that is, it's a big deal. And anyway, but it's fun. The fellowship is wonderful. Christians getting together and just enjoying their Christian fellowship and their love for our Lord Jesus Christ. So it's a wonderful thing to do. But I tell you all that to just say that I've been very busy other than with my duties at home. And so I just don't know how the month is going to go as far as making videos and watching. But I've been very inspired over the last couple of weeks by watching some of our YouTubers and just seeing Yvonne from My Little Tulip back in the community just thrills my heart. I missed her so much over the last couple of years. She has been rearing her 2 real little twin boys, and just hasn't had time for the hobby. Of course, I mean, that's a full-time, hands-on, hands-full job that she's had. So I'm just so grateful to see her back on. I love her soothing voice. I love the way she pampers her reborn baby, and the special touch that she gives that doll. And I love her little stories. So it's wonderful having her back on. And I thought, well, she's a busy mom, but she has taken time to make these videos, so I'm going to try to do the same and maybe do some new subjects other than just showing Lily Beth's new outfit. And so I'm excited for that. But I wanted to talk about brands and difference in sizing within the brand today. And of course, you all know that the Carter's Vintage lines, that's the main brand that I buy. I'm not too thrilled about the new Carter's. Matter of fact, I rarely, if ever, look at the new Carter's baby items. And I rarely buy anything anymore because I have a closet that is overloaded, as only you can imagine, with all sorts of things for Lily Beth. I've been in the hobby nearly 5 years, and so I have accumulated a lot, as well as I've sold a lot of things, or not sold, excuse me, I have donated a lot of things. I haven't sold anything. I have given a lot of things away and donated a lot of things to charitable causes. So I've tried to keep somewhat a handle on it, although it always gets out of hand with me. But the other brands that I truly love are the Ralph Lauren baby clothes, the Gymboree older lines, and their new lines as well. Their quality is just unsurmatched to me. I love the Patty brand. I love Starting Out. There's just so many. I'm trying to think of some of the brands that Little Me. I love Little Me. And anyway, oh goodness, I can't think of the names of the classic type ones at the moment. But anyway, I love the classic clothes. But I noticed that within brands, there is such a difference in the items when you buy them, if it says newborn or if it says 0 to 3. And I never know what I'm going to get when I order these pieces. A lot of times, especially when I go on eBay and purchase them, I go by what the seller says. Sometimes I even contact the seller and ask them for actual measurements so that I can determine whether or not it would be something I could use for Lily Beth, because I have bought dresses or onesies or whatever, overalls and that sort of thing, that are up to 6 months in size. Some of them come and they are so huge they would fit a year-old baby. Other times they come and they are more like a 3-month size, which fits Lily Beth. And I love the clothes being slightly loose or a little bit loose on her. To me, it just is a more realistic look than seeing her in an outfit that fits entirely properly. It just, because most babies are in between sizes, and rarely are you able to find an outfit that perfectly fits your baby. If you do, you get no wear out of it because your baby grows out of it so quickly. So most women will buy a slightly larger size. It only makes good sense. But anyway, today I want to show you about this outfit, the one from Carter's Little Rose collection. The little sundress, of course, you know that Lily Beth has 3/4 arms, so I always dress her as if it's a jumper so that I can cover the little cloth on the top of her arms. But this dress is a 0 to 3 months. I have never seen this line in a newborn size. I could be very wrong, but everything I have is in the smallest size that I have ever seen, and that is 0 to 3. This little dress fits her perfectly to me. Okay, the bonnet, which I just found on eBay and questioned the seller about, because it is tagged inside 6 to 9 months. The head of a 6 to 9-month-old baby is much larger than a newborn or a 0 to 3 baby. So I hesitated to buy the bonnet, but I knew I would never see it again. And I got it on a bid, and it was only like $3 or something plus shipping. It was very cheap. Usually I have to pay a lot more than that. It's a beautiful, beautiful little knit bonnet with the, let me see if I can get it in focus here, the little embroidered rosebuds on it. The lady said that it fit like a newborn bonnet, and indeed it does. Can you imagine this bonnet, Lily Beth, a newborn size, this bonnet fitting a 6 to 9 month old baby. I just don't see it. Now, it may have shrunk some when it was washed originally, but to me, you know, I have some new Carter's bonnets, and to me, some of the sizing on them is not correct. Well, the little onesie that I have on under this dress is also from the Little Rose collection, and it has been washed. I washed it. It is a 0 to 3 months, and it is huge. I mean, it is probably the size of a 6-month onesie. And I have it folded underneath, which, you know, I don't mind. I can adjust these things to make them look right. But I'll show you. It's this pattern, and I have the leg here. Maybe you can see the leg is just so big on it. But there again, I don't mind. It's pretty. You know, I could even tuck it to where if I just wanted to have this on her by itself, it would look just fine. But if I picked Lily Beth up and let it hang, the actual length would come almost to her feet. That is how this is sized. Well, then I want to show you, this is the new little plush Lovey that is very, very rare, and I found it on eBay. They reduced the price of it, and when they did, I scooped it up. But as you'll see, it has the little rose and the logo here, just like the one on her little sundress. And it is a rosebud that's satin, and then it's trimmed in the fuzzy plush material. And that is the back. And of course, the little Carter's tag here. But I was very pleased to get that. And the little shoes, I don't have the little rosebud, the little rose shoes. I'm still thinking that they have them. But these are some Carter's newborn booties that did not go with a line. I bought them new with tags, but they are old. They are probably from the early 2000s. And they have a tiny little embroidered flower that looks more like a little daisy on it. And then a lot of their little booties they were this nice cotton here, and they have a little ruffle, a little cotton ruffle around this. But I thought that they went really well with this outfit, and I put on her these little vintage socks. These belonged to my daughter when she was a baby, and after she outgrew them, I put them on her original Little People or Cabbage Patch doll that I have upstairs, and I had them on that doll for a number of years. And you can see that the lace is a little bit discolored, but these are nylon socks, and I have not seen any made out of this in a very, very long time. But the color pink is so sweet and soft, and I thought that it definitely did this outfit justice. And I wanted to show you also that this little dress, as so many of the nice Carter's things, came fully lined, well, not at the top, excuse me, but came lined under the skirt with a cotton petticoat that helps the little skirt to stand out and, of course, look really pretty there. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to show you about the difference in sizes. I have seen this among some of the other brands, and was wondering if perhaps you have come across this problem. I just don't get it, really. I mean, if they are all listed 0 to 3, or if they're listed 6 to 9, it just seems like they should be more true to size than this, that all of the items in one brand that are listed 0 to 3 should be in the same size range, and they are definitely not. Even if they are made around the same time, I could really see maybe a difference if they were made one year versus several other years. But I don't know. But I wanted to just show you and talk to you about that. Well, I guess I've kept you long enough here, and I need to go. And I know you have other things that you want to do and other videos you want to watch. And so I just wanted to say I'm glad to be back on YouTube. hopefully more often than in the past. And I want to welcome my new subscribers and hope I give you something in the future that is worth watching and that you will enjoy. And I want to say hello to all my old YouTube friends that I just appreciate you hanging in there with me over the years. I love you all, and I appreciate you all so very much. So I will say bye for now, and I send love and hugs and many blessings from Gloria and my sweet, adorable little Lily Beth. Bye-bye.